want to talk about heart-pounding predator hunting? This coyote came in so fast and so close it was almost unbelievable. I'm talking feet from us. By the time we realized how tight he was, I was scrambling to get the camera rolling. He never even checked up. Just full commitment, charging straight to the call like he owned the place. I hit the coaxer button trying to get him to pause and finally locked him up at about 100 yards. Great big old coyote. Thick winter coat, mature dog, and he had just blown past us at maybe 15 yards before we could even process what was happening. That was wild. That's the kind of aggressive coyote action that makes predator hunting so addictive. We settled down, got composed, and dropped that big male clean. Doubled down. But it didn't end there. About 5 minutes later we hear it, what sounded like a female absolutely ripping it up out there. Full aggression. Breeding season behavior at its finest. So we answered back with some aggressive vocals and mixed in a little pup distress to flip that territorial switch. Here she comes, fired up and committed. I'm not on him. Yes, I'm on. Shot breaks. Another one hits the dirt. And before we even finish that recovery, there's more movement. Communication gets tight, rifles settle, and just like that, triple down. 3 coyotes on one stand. Caller sitting right there in front of us. That's textbook breeding season coyote hunting when you read the situation right and escalate the sounds at the perfect time. Now check out this big male I shot at about 75 yards with the 6.5 Creedmoor. We started the stand simple, light rabbit distress, nothing aggressive. About 5 minutes in, he comes sneaking up through this little hollow, moving super slow, creeping and analyzing everything. He saw something he didn't like. Nobody moved, but you could tell he was trying to figure it out. That hesitation cost him. Crosshairs settled, bullet hit the shoulder, and it was lights out. That 6.5 Creedmoor is just wrecking them. Flat shooting, hard hitting, and absolutely devastating when you put it where it belongs. He was cautious, methodical, testing the wind with every step. That's why patience on stand matters. Let the setup work. Don't rush it. When a mature coyote is creeping in, he'll give you that split-second window if you're ready. And when you're ready, it's over in a heartbeat. Here's a quick predator hunting tip that will absolutely help you kill more coyotes. Pay attention to the other animals in the field. On this stand we had cows, mule deer, whitetails, and a bunch of pronghorns scattered out front. I've got good eyesight, but I promise you it's not better than a pronghorn's. They were all staring hard off to the right. That's your giveaway. We shifted our binos that direction and sure enough there was a coyote charging in. Those animals tipped us off before we ever saw him. If deer or antelope are locked onto something, there's a reason. Use them as early warning systems. It's one of the most overlooked tactics in coyote hunting. Another big male came in around the 10-minute mark to distress. Steady approach, confident, committed. Shot was about 150 yards and he crumpled on impact. Clean, ethical, efficient. That's what you want every time you squeeze the trigger. No spinning, no tracking, just done. Then came one of the most impressive stands of the day. 35-mile-per-hour winds ripping across open country. Most hunters pack it in when it's blowing like that, but wind doesn't shut down predator hunting. It just changes how you set up. I placed the collar about 30 yards upwind and angled the sound so it carried naturally with the gusts. We spotted a coyote over a mile out. I cranked the volume so the sound rode that wind, and that dog came on a string. Straight line. No circling. No hesitation. Right into our lap. That's how you run a wind stand. Proper collar placement. Understanding wind direction. Having a remote with serious range so you're not limited by distance. When everything is positioned correctly, you can pull coyotes no matter the conditions. Aggressive chargers at 15 yards. Cautious creepers at 75. Long-range responders in 35 miles per hour winds. Triple downs. Breeding season vocals. That's high-level predator hunting. It's reading behavior, adjusting sound sequences, and staying calm when chaos erupts right in front of you. Every stand is different. Every coyote reacts differently. But when you combine patience, positioning, and the right sound strategy, you stack the odds in your favor. And when it all comes together like this, wind howling, adrenaline pumping, you remember exactly why you're out there in the first place.